Hey y'all, I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages, okay? Like and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. It is always and forever, ever loved and appreciated, okay? I absolutely love reading y'all comments. Thank you to those of you who actually like. I would love it if y'all could like more. That would be great. It would really do your girl a favor, and it could actually get the message to more people who might need it, okay? Anyways, God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, all beings of light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart, you are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give the Piscean Seer collective the best and most accurate information for them at this time, okay? This is an Isis message, okay? There's so many Isis messages in this book, okay? It's great. I love it, okay? But the message, the note is, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Okay, I don't know if that's the right words, but I'm close enough. It says, neighbor beef, okay? And then it says neighbor crushing on you hard as fuck, okay? So somebody's neighbor, okay? But before I push record, okay, I seen 122 angel number, okay? You can look that up. Before I push record, okay, she was like, this is all about loving thy neighbor, you know? So I don't feel like this, everybody's neighbor is in love with them, you know, or everybody got neighbor beef, you know, but they're saying, Isis is saying that some people you're supposed to just meet, okay? Some of y'all, it's a fated meeting, okay? And with the Eight of Wands, you know, like the Eight of Wands and the Lovers, okay, that's love, okay? We got the Wheel of Fortune under that, okay? And the Knight of Pentacles and the Empress card under that, like, so some of you guys, okay, are meant to fall in love with your neighbor that you think you don't like, okay? And that's just a side note. Now, what is the overall energy, Isis? I don't know. It might not be a side note, okay? We got healing energy. I just never know where they're going to go with it. The Tower. And the Lookout. I think that's the Tower too. It says 16 and 17, okay? So you could be a life path number 1, 11, 6, 7, or 8, okay? What's at the bottom of this one? Composure. So maybe you're needing to hold your composure, okay? Like to really sit in the healing energy that is you, okay? That's why this is all about loving the neighbors, okay? Because you could be like you're about to get ready to start running into some towers, or you could be smack dab in the middle of a couple of towers, okay? Feeling like shit is burning down, you know, like with both of these, you know, this one is the ship, you know, like on fire, and this one is like just the whole bird and tower on fire, okay? Like you could be feeling like it's going up in your energy, okay? Let me see. It says, angels are enveloping you in healing energy at this time. They are swirling around you, filling your mind, body, and soul with a soothing and peaceful light. They are guiding you to receive this healing energy and allow your body time to return to its natural state of goodness. Healing is actually an energy that goes beyond the body. It's the return to a natural and good state. Healing angels are placing their hands upon you and any situations that may be concerning you at this time. Know that the miracles you are seeking are unfolding before your eyes. You are blessed to receive this card today because the energy it brings will mend any breakages, wounds, or emotionally raw situations that are troubling your heart, okay? So It says if anything in your life is broken or disrupted, this card indicates that healing energy is being brought to it. Your angels want you to know that any prayers or calls for help or support you have sent out have been received and that they are working on the case now. Healing doesn't happen tomorrow, it begins today. So you are guided to visualize the best and most loving outcome possible in all areas of your life. See angels of light placing their hands upon anything that may be of concern, and know that when you do this, you allow healing energy to unfold in the present moment. Okay, so they're saying, you know, it could be crazy, okay, but don't worry, we're here. We got your back, okay? We are seeing all of this. It says, like the lightning struck tower in this card, your life is about to undergo a sudden and potentially radical change. But before you rush out and buy lightning insurance, know that this change, however radical it may be, is actually much needed. It's never pleasant to watch your ivory towers crumble around you, but once they do, you can start living a life that is destined to be richer, fuller, and a lot more radical than ever before. Anyone know of a modest 2-bedroom ranch for sale? Okay, so you might be looking to get a new house. Okay, that could be coming to you through these issues that you may be through the things you're going through that you may be looking at as issues. But the Spirit's saying they're not issues. Okay, they are necessary change being made in your life at this time. Okay, so the affirmation says, "I accept whatever changes come my way, even the shitty ones. You can grow roses without fertilizer or shit, right, guys?" Okay, so the lookout. It's the tower, I think. So that means it would be up here. How can you sing about love? Kids are all dying. Okay, it's on page 87. Petitions lying. It says, a man looks through binoculars from the crow's nest of a great masted ship. A battle is being waged on the deck below him. This card tells you to be on the lookout. There is a challenging situation, perhaps even a battle of sorts around you. You could experience a sudden fall or loss of your position, but if you are aware, you can make a backup plan that will help you ride through this difficult time a little more easily. This phase may be temporary, but it's important to keep your balance. Your strength will carry you through to a better time to come. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So, what else would you like them to know, Isis? It says there's just no getting over you, okay? Some of you guys could be ending certain relationships with people, okay? You could have somebody around that's having a hard time getting over you. This says atomic habits. So you could be dealing with people who have like atomic habits, you know? And I'm getting like, you know, like a habit of not loving themselves. Look, so be kind. So be kind and don't lose your mind. Okay, look, you're going to have to get, like, really slide to the left on these people. Like, you're going to have to, like, I'm really hearing avoid some people a little bit. Like, you're going to need some time to yourself. This is First Esdras chapter 3, verse B through 24, okay? 17b through 24, I mean. It says, the king is stronger than wine. He rules over others and can take what others earned and grew. His subjects obey and do whatever he wants, okay? So, you could have stopped drinking, okay? And you could just have people that are coming around, like, trying to tempt you or whatever. Or whatever. You could have had some sort of addiction to anything, you know? And it doesn't have to be necessarily a substance, but that's what I'm getting, like, some, like, I don't know. You know, whatever addiction you could have had recently, okay? You could have, like, regathered yourself, you know what I mean? Got it back together. You got clean, okay? It says, don't put my good advice to shame. I just feel like you could be like interacting with your old friend group, you know, or like maybe some people in your family, you know, and you could be giving out such great advice and helping people and trying to like guide them, you know, the way that you kind of made it out. But I don't know, I just feel like you can't help people who don't want to be helped, okay? So you could be running into tower moments, you know, or having people, look, it says the most mixed up non-delinquent on the block, okay? It's like you're pissing people off because you're trying to help them, but they really don't want help. Okay, look, the terminal list. Spirit said, Isis said, put them on the terminal list, baby. Okay, choose yourself. It sounds like the harsh thing to do or the wrong thing to do, but choosing yourself is a very powerful thing that you can do. And it also makes like this big energetic ripple that encourages other people to do better things for them, okay? We got the second address, okay? It says apocalyptic signs, chaos, confusion, wickedness, reversal, of the natural order of things, okay? So I just feel like these people are in, you know, energies of chaos, confusion, of wickedness, you know what I mean? Like they're going against the natural order of things, which is them walking in their light or being whatever it is. Like, I don't know. I don't even feel like that, you know, because some people could be going, sometimes chaos, wickedness, and confusion causing and spreading is somebody's whole life mission, okay? Just to say that sometimes, you know, being the person that's, you know, like seems like they're messed up and it's always a problem when they come around, or, you know, somebody that's very mean, you know, sometimes that is their whole role in your life, is to be mean, to piss you off, to make you go crazy, cuss somebody out and just start tripping, you know. But that's why Isis is saying, you know, be kind, don't lose your mind at this time, you know, like don't let anybody provoke you, okay? It's like people are trying to make you feel like you're doing so much bad stuff, you know, like when you're out here giving all of this good ass advice and you're genuine about it, okay? That's why it says the most mixed up non-delinquent on the block. You're very genuine about the energy that you're giving and, you know, the ways that you're trying to love these people with these atomic habits, you know. And these people are like addicted to your energy with this. There's just no getting over you, you know, like they really do love your light and they love everything about you. But it's like when you get too deep with them, you know, when you really do start making some sort of progress to like bring them over to the light side, you know, shit goes crazy, you know, it causes the tower, you know, but Spirit's saying like, no, be on the lookout for it, okay? Avoid it by not even being anywhere near or around it. Because I just feel like they're taking you on to this way bigger and better energy, you know, where you're not going to have to work so hard to try to help somebody. Why is the tower right here again? Okay, look, with the Three of Wands, because there's a new energy coming into your life, okay? It's like, I really heard stale, expired, okay? Like that old life and those people that you were, you know, in these loving connections with, in these loving relationships. It's sad, but it's kind of over, you know, and Spirit wants to introduce this new energy of love into your life, you know, real love where people are considerate and you coach them to do the right thing and they coach you to do the right thing. Not like you're sitting there trying to get them to do right and they're sitting there trying to get you to do wrong, okay? Trust me, I relate to that like in a major way, okay? Yeah, we got justice, you know, justice is getting everything that you ever wanted, you know. Justice doesn't always have to look like somebody else getting fucked up or their life going wrong in some sort of way. Justice is you coming into a calmer water, you seeing a better reality, you seeing, you know, people that you want to see and getting that job that you want to have, you know, maintaining that energy around. It's always peace, it's always a good time. When my friends come over, it's never no drama, no fighting, no issues. Look at this with the Eight of Stakes, okay? This is the kind of energy that is rushing in, you know. I feel like Spirit's really been like, these are all of your spirit guides, you know, they really been behind you this whole time, you know, helping you to fight this war, you know. Yeah, we got Judgment, okay? And we got the Three of Swords, okay? Or the Three of Swords. It's like, I know it's a heartbreaking thing, you know, when you have these people that you love, that you've been close to, that you've known, that you care about, and, you know, you feel so good, you want to spread the word, you want to help them, you want to share what it is that you've learned, you know what I mean, and just telling them, like, if you just try it, trust me, I've been here, okay, trust me, just try it, or, like, you would feel so much better, or you should let me read you, or you should, you know, like, Spirit was like, stop fucking asking, okay, if they don't ask you, don't ask them for shit. Okay, Spirit really checked me like that. Like, no, don't, just stop doing everything that you do for them, because they don't appreciate you, and they don't appreciate what you're offering. They don't appreciate your advice or none of that shit, because they have no desire to grow, and you're the one who always ends up being heartbroken in the end and feeling like you're in trouble, or you're under some sort of judgment, like you did something wrong because you were trying to help and love and nurture everyone else. Spirit's saying you kind of did do something wrong because you didn't help and love and nurture yourself first. Yeah, with the ace, the Ace of Swords, okay? It's a double-edged sword, you know? It really hurts. It really hurts, like, but Spirit's saying you have to stand in your own truth, okay? And sometimes when people, like, if this person stand in their truth and then you stand in your truth, it's like you guys don't even match, you know what I mean? Like, y'all don't even match, y'all just don't go together, okay? We got the Knight of Chalices, okay? Spirit could be sending in somebody new to offer you love, you know, but this is what we're talking about. She's talking about, like, pretty much loving people. Okay, look. It's like you are this being of light, you know, offering this love, you know, and she got her head turned, you know, like she don't want the damn love, okay? So Spirit's saying, hit the road, Jack, okay? Look, because you're the star. You don't have to beg nobody to, you know, offer you anything, but people are coming in to offer you this loving energy that you want, you know, or you can already be seeing this, but they're saying, you know, you're not seeing this right now. You're not seeing it. You're in an energy of healing, you know. It says pentagram with harmony, protection, and idealism, okay? Like, you have to look, it says, some do wrong, they have to do anything, but when the void is filled, you stand up to anything. When love is real, you can do anything, okay? I'm speaking to the soul of my black native bros who ain't get to go to school like a J. Cole. But basically that was the point. When the void is filled, okay, when you're happy, like you're in a happy place, okay? So in order to maintain your harmony, you have to protect yourself. You have to have boundaries, okay? And you have to change the way that you look at the world. Like, it's so full of negativity, and it's really hard to get to the point where you're turning all of that negative shit that you're seeing into a positive for you, you know, but it can be done, okay? We got the golden ratio, okay? It says beauty, nature, and patterns, okay? It's like everything is made to balance out. Everything balances out. There is a light and a dark version of every single thing, you know what I mean? And you can literally manifest only the light versions of everything that you want to happen in your reality because you are that powerful, babe. So just love your neighbors, okay? Because you are infinite, okay? And you're eternal, okay? And you have all of these, not just the experience of your life that you lived up until now to this point, but you have countless experiences in past lives in other realms and on other planets and as other beings that you can call on at any time to help you out of any situation, you know? Spirit's saying, you know, stop letting folks break your heart, okay? That's what Isis is saying. Use your third eye, okay? Trust your visions and use your energy to manifest something better, okay? And they're saying that meditation would be very important for you, okay? We got the Syrians B, okay? Responsibilities, lessons growing up, you know, part of growing up is knowing when it's time to leave, you know, when it's time to walk away, when it's time to have the strength, courage, and bravery to walk away from anyone who's predators or anyone who's trying to be tyrannical in your life or who is still in survival mode and like triggers that in you, you know. That's why they be talking about, you know, like surrounding yourself by, there's a saying that you should get friends who are doing better than you know, because then you'll be motivated to get on to their level, you know, you start mirroring them, you know. And that's the kind of energy that Isis is talking about, you know, just surrounding yourself with better energies. It says money, power, respect. Come on now. Look, it says focus on yourself before getting into a relationship, okay? This is what she's talking about. It says cultivate a rich spiritual life while working on achieving your goals, okay? That's how you really truly attract energies and people that you do want to have around that aren't going to always bring you towers, you know? And give yourself a little bit of healing energy. And Spirit's saying this is the end of living in confusion. And that's why it's such a hard thing, you know, because you really are seeing right through these fucking people, you know, and it just pisses you off and just breaks your heart every time you waste you waste an hour or two talking to somebody and you just see them. You can literally watch them like glitch out and be like, hell no, like I'm not, and go right back to that old programming, you know. Some of them even get very ignorant, you know, and a little bit loud, okay. It says only good things are about to show up, okay. If as long as you just release the negative things, okay, release the negativity and expect only the good. Look, I am manifesting great wealth, okay. It is working. It's working. Whatever you're trying to manifest or to call to you, to your life, to your energy, it is working, okay. It says new life, okay? Okay, there's new life. But it starts right where you are, okay? It starts with you standing in your power. I love these Egyptian symbols that are coming out. Okay, and air, and also retraining your brain, you know what I mean? Because it's like a lot of us be like, you know, fuck that, like I'm not gonna help them, you know. Then we feel bad, right? Then there's the part where we feel bad, like all right, come on, you know, or we feel sorry for them, you know. You have to retrain your brain to understand that telling that person that you know is a lost cause and they're beyond your help because they ain't trying to help themselves, okay? And so it's like your energy gave them enough without you ever having to say a word, you know. And this is what she's saying. It's a part of standing in your power. That's why boundaries are so important, you know. They're actually helping you at this time, okay? So if it does seem hectic, it does seem crazy, it seems like you're losing things, you're never losing anything, honey. Ever. Whatever leaves your life, it was time for that thing to leave your life, okay? And look, and with this spiritual cleansing, cleanse your energy so you can start feeling a lot lighter and freer, and make sure that you ground yourself, okay? And also with this time in past life, you know, it was time for certain things, peoples, and situations, you know, certain friendships to become a thing of the past so that your divinity can shine within and on a brighter level, you know what I mean? So you can get this key to everything and upgrade these psychic gifts, you know. Look, here's that grounded energy. But, you know, make sure that you are staying grounded, you know, grounding your ideas, grounding your feelings, grounding yourself in the most hectic of situations, okay? Because it really brings that clarity, you know. That's how you really exercise that clarity, you know. Go to the bathroom, you know, if you're dealing with somebody, take a few deep breaths, you know, meditate for a second, and then go back and talk to them again, and then you'll have that energy to keep that calm, you know. But when you're in the heat of the moment, you know, and it's just building and building and building, and you don't take a moment to yourself, you know, then you blow up, and now it's a big ass problem, you know. Now it's the big tower, and you feel guilty, like, man, well, I should have just kept my mouth shut, you know. And Isis is saying, no, sometimes you just need to tell them how it is, okay? But you need to separate, you know, so that you can maintain the health of your light body and your aura, you know, because your aura mixes with other people's auras, and sometimes it can be toxic for you and your energy, okay? It says independence brings comfort, past restrictions, ancestral lineage, okay? So this is what they're saying. Independence brings comfort, baby. And it might not feel the best at first, you know, but I find that it feels great. Like the more I'm like getting to this independent type of energy, okay? Like, I'm really loving it, okay? Like, I've never been, like, so confident in myself, and I just feel like I'm standing in my power of who I am at this time, you know, and it just feels good, and I want you to feel good like that, too, you know, so don't let nobody try to knock your shit, you know. Towers don't have to be towers, okay? They don't have to be towers. They only become towers because of the way that you react to them, you know. Like, it can still be a tower, and you can still be like, ha, you know, skip your way through the fucking tower, okay? Because you are that powerful, and you know that if something is going wrong or something is changing, okay, that's just spirit moving things around, you know? Because nobody has the power to, like, put that magic on you or none of that shit, right? Because that is something that you have manifested for your reality. It's really quite that simple, okay? It says the scales of karma, okay? Cycle of disharmony, creating new traditions and unfortunate events, okay? They're saying manifest the reality where you're not running into all of these issues and all of these problems. And that includes not worrying about the problems and issues of that other reality. Like, you have to retrain your brain in every sense of the word, you know. Retrain it on what love is, retrain it on what it means to receive justice, retrain it on, you know, what is a problem, because nothing's really a problem. Ain't no problems. That don't exist, okay? Not in my reality. In my reality, anything that goes wrong or leaves my life is going to soon be replaced, or or is just a lesson or a test for me to see if I'm still on that cool shit. And yeah, I am. I mean, doesn't mean I'm perfect. Like, I will go off sometimes, but it's very rare, okay? At the bottom of the deck is Universal Makerba, a sacred purpose. You have the answer, and lucid dreaming, okay? You could be getting a lot of dreams to these seemingly difficult situations. I mean, a lot of answers to these seemingly difficult situations in your dreams, okay? So, you know, maybe write them down, pay attention to them, okay? Spirit will send you a dream, okay, to let you know what is coming to you, okay, or who is tripping, and they will really have that person in your dream, okay? Isis, what is the final thought on this, or who you need to separate from, I should say. We don't care who tripping. Look, this is Moksha of Kali. Do. All right, so it says her passionate desire for liberation is unflagging, and so your relief shall come swiftly. She is speaking to you from within. She is the voice of reassurance. Can you hear her? Trust her. Soon you will see things in a better light. You are going to be liberated from the struggle you are currently experiencing. Be true to yourself and your life plan, and you will attract the way forward as obstacles disappear. Do not turn away, for you are destined to overcome all opposition, bringing your sacred path to fruition. Moksha in Sanskrit term meaning Moksha is a Sanskrit term meaning freedom in the sense of complete self-actualization and spiritual liberation. It refers to the attainment of enlightenment and is considered the final release from involuntary suffering, okay? She said, oh, something's got me so excited, baby, a feeling I've been holding back so long, okay? You got me shook up, shook down, shook out on your loving, okay? Look. It says the distinction between voluntary and involuntary is made because at a high level, certain divine beings will take on the experience of suffering to assist those who are yet to experience moksha. They help to carry the load and move others forward. Our love for one another, our compassion for their pain may make us wish we could take on their suffering so they no longer need to struggle. This is counter to the divine perspective of higher beings. They enter into a realm of suffering to assist all. The divine understands the purpose of suffering, that it can lead us toward wisdom, strength, and ultimately empowerment. There is no art to alleviating suffering without depriving the soul of growth it can bring, of the growth it can bring. Okay, there are loving divine beings of great wisdom willing to help those trapped in suffering at all times. We can call for assistance whenever we find our pain difficult to bear, including the anguish we feel when faced with the struggles of others. These divine beings have sufficient wisdom and higher understanding to help in ways that create benefits for all. Okay, it says there are times when suffering is so great that it threatens to overwhelm the soul. Perhaps that intense degree of suffering is a result of accumulated unresolved pain of generations of ancestors resting upon the spiritual shoulders of one family member, brave enough to admit the truth when the others are trapped in delusion and denial. Similar situations can arise in a societal, religious, cultural, or corporate context. Intensified suffering can be an initiation for a particularly talented soul who has the potential to bring light and freedom to the world. To achieve this, that soul must learn to deal with the darkness in equal measure. That typically entails periods of intense struggle until the best methods are realized to find peace and awareness without being overcome by pain. Many mystics report dark nights of the soul, a struggle with negativity, suffering, and pain of various kinds that lasts for a long time. Okay, it says they are not failing on their spiritual path. They are at an advanced level. They are willing to engage with their struggles because of their great love for the truth, the light, for the divine, in whatever form resonates for their hearts. Nothing can make them turn away from that great love. Okay, higher love is the power that fuels moksha. It fuels the release from suffering. It is spiritual juice to keep doing the inner work, to seek the path through and refuse to give up. Even if we are still fighting, even if we're still figuring out what our persistence is going to look like today, the moksha of Kali teaches us that our suffering is no source for shame, but rather a badge of spiritual honor, acknowledging that we are deep on the soul's healing pathway. However, that doesn't mean that the more we suffer, the more spiritual we become, and the more spiritual we become, the more we have to suffer. It means our capacity to process our suffering increases, and in that increase we experience more sunshine through the clouds, moments of peace, liberation, higher understanding, rather than a way of life. Periods of suffering become like toxins our mind and soul need to process and release, perhaps akin to digesting a meal, but on a multi-level scale. The oracle brings the message of relief and realization. There is much you will accomplish through your own efforts, and much more that can be accomplished if you include regular prayers for assistance from the divine as a part of your lifestyle. If you have been working hard on an issue and wondering if it will ever give way to an improved set of circumstances, the oracle indicates that yes, a time of freedom from this difficulty is on its way. Okay, so with that, I'm done. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that message from Isis, that you got something that you needed out of it. I hope you have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day. And if you are having a hard time, I hope you do see your way through it. Okay, you absolutely are capable and you have the strength. Okay, I'm sending you all of my love, okay, to help you with all of your healing that you may need. Okay, and I hope you have I said that already. Bye.